Hey guys, I'm making a video here because I want to give you a challenge. I want a challenge to see that you know how to follow directions, and I want a challenge to see that you know how to make an image for us. Once you complete this video and you do it correctly, show it to myself or Mr. Harris. We're going to see that you are ready to go for making designs that are going to go onto the laser engraver. If you're up for the challenge, let's go. So on Google Classroom here, I'm under classwork. First thing I want you to do is I want you to open up our website. This is our FabLab website. Maybe even bookmark this so you know how to get on here later. I'm going to go to more and I'm going to click on resources. Here's where we have a bunch of different resources for our class. I'm going to go down here to the high school vector logos and open that up. Here's a folder of all these different designs that the high school has given us that you guys can use for your designs if you don't want to do something that shows spirit for the for Waterford Union High School. So the picture I want to use or I want us to take is this Wolverine mascot.png. So double click on it. It opens up. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to download that image onto our computer. There it is. And now we're going to go back to Google Classroom. Now down here, we're going to prep some things so this picture is ready to go for any vector later. So we're going to click on the Coasters project and I want you to click on these Google Slides. Mr. Harris and I made some nice videos and links for you to help you be able to find resources that you're going to be using. Let me move this out of the way. So all the way down here on slide 9, we have Google Photos. So you can go ahead and click on that link and it's going to open you up to your own photos. Here are mine. I'm going to go to upload, and from my computer, I'm going to upload that image we just downloaded. So here it is. It's loaded into our file. I'm going to double click on it so that it opens it up in our folder. Now there's a couple things we're going to have to do to this picture. First, we're going to make some edits. So click the edit button. I'm going to move me out of the way over here. Whoa, there we go. And we have a couple different black and white presets. I like Vogue. So if you look at Vogue, it makes everything black and white. The only thing the laser engraver can see is black and white. I can adjust the lightness and darkness. I like to turn that all the way down. Oops, wrong picture. There it is. I'm going to turn it all the way down just because it looks good. Now that we did that, let's go ahead and hit done. Shows that we're finished with the picture. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the 3 dots and we're going to download this new image. Okay, now we have an updated version. If I open it, you'll see it's black and white, but it has this black background. So we're going to have to get rid of that. So how do we do that? Go back to that Google presentation. And now I'm going to have you go to this website called remove.bg. I know it's a lot of steps just for one picture, but you'll see why. And when your final result is shown, you will know how to do this. Click upload image. We're going to upload that black and white image in here, and you'll see it opens it up with the way it looks. You give it a little bit to do its work, and then boom, it's gotten rid of the background. The only problem is now it's gotten rid of some of the other parts of the mascot that we wanted. So if I click on edit and I go to erase or restore, I want to restore. I can go within the parameters that we have here and I can try to add all the parts. Oops, I went out of the line. So what I do is I hit undo. Maybe I want to use a smaller brush. Okay. Either way, I'm going to use a big brush to get a lot of the stuff in the middle that I know I want. And then when I get closer to the edge, I'm going to use a smaller brush. Okay. Pretty good here. Pretty good. Now I'm going to just make the brush a little smaller. I think that's big enough to get in there. Get in the nose. Get down here on the chin. Make it a little smaller. Down here. Okay. Now you might not have to do this. Sometimes it comes out perfectly. If that's great, good for you. All right. Get some of that white stuff that I know should be black. Okay, now that it's ready, I'm going to click download. Download image. And now it's going to have one that is the way we want our image to be. Okay, so that's a lot of the background work that you have to do with an image before you put it onto one of the 2 platforms. So let's go back here to the platform. Actually, we're going to go back to Google Classroom. And under coasters, we have both sites. Let's first do Canva. So you're going to click on this link for Canva. And you're going to have to probably make an account. So let me sign out so I can show you the account. All you do is you log in with Google. Use my school email. There it is. Okay, now we're there. So what I want to do is I want to create a design. So I'm going to go here to create design. And we're going to scroll down till we see logo. That's the one I want you to use. Okay. So now we have a box that we're going to be able to work within. So the first thing I want you to do is go to uploads, upload media. Let's upload that remove.bg file that we had. There it is. You're going to drag that onto the screen. I want you to make it prominent. So make it as big as you can on the screen. Okay. There it is. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to go to text. And let's pick glow. Drag that on top. Let's make it a little smaller so it fits in there. As you can see, all you gotta do is drag it. I'm gonna double click in there and I'm not gonna have glow. I want you to put your name. I'm gonna put my name. Okay. I want to change the color. I want it to be black and white, so I'm gonna change the pink to black, just like that. Okay. And then on the bottom here, we're gonna go to elements. I'm sorry, we're gonna go to logos. Oh, I was right, elements. And let's type in school, hit enter. And it's gonna give us a bunch of different things with school. Because this is Waterford, we have the logo here. What I want us to do is put something really small at the bottom. So let's pick something near the top for school. Let's take these pencils. Okay, let's put those underneath. All right. And now that we have our image here, we'll just keep it the way it is and we're done. Once you finish this, you're going to show this to Mr. Harris and I. Okay. If you got this finished, good job. That's half the project. Now or challenge, sorry. The second half of the challenge, let's go back to Google Classroom. This time, let's click on Spark. Now, on here, we're going to have to sign in. So I'm going to click Sign In. I want you to click where it says Log In with School Account. And here you're going to click Google, and you're going to use your school account. And here you're going to do Enterprise ID, company or school account. Click in there, we get Adobe for free. This is cool. This is really cool. So this is a nice resource. This time what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make an image, but I want you to pick custom size. Okay, so we're going to click custom size, and here we have width, height, and then a label. Let's change our label to inches instead of pixels. I want to do 4 inches by 4 inches, and then click next. And then here's our 4-inch by 4-inch space. This time, we're going to click up our photos, and we're going to upload that same photo. There it is. Again, let's make it more prominent. Let's make it bigger. Now with Spark here, what we're going to do is we're going to go to icons, and I want you to type in border, B-O-A-R-D-E-R, border. Wait, B-O-R-D-E-R, border. There we go. Spelled it wrong. And what I want us to do is we're going to pick a border that looks kind of neat. I like this one with the dotted lines. So let's go ahead and click on that, and you'll see it puts it on our screen. Again, we want black and white. So if we click on our border, we're going to go over here and change the color to black. Okay. We can change black here. We can click on the ink thing and pick different ones, but we're going to pick black. So I'm going to move me in the corner. We're going to get black. There we go. Next thing to do is we're going to enlarge. Oops. What happened there? Oh, I changed it to white. Black. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to enlarge this border so it fills up our space. Okay. Now on the inside, we're going to go to text, and I just want you to click add your text, and you'll see over on the right hand side it says double click to edit. Double click. Actually, let's highlight it. And let's again put our name, our full name first and last name. And then here you can see like it stacks it, but I want it long. So if I just pull the side, I get that. And let's try to get it centered. You'll see it centered when you see that purple line there. Okay. So I got my name there. This time we're going to go to icons, and I want to change the icon. We're going to type in school again. And this time we're going to pick one of these items. Let's pick the one that looks like a cool school with the flag. There it is. So again, we're going to change the color to black. Sorry, double click on it, then change the color to black, and shrink it so it fits inside our border, but doesn't touch our Wolverine design, and then center it. Oops. And double click on it if you need to and center it. And that's it. That's all we want you to do. So if you're able to get both of these done, you're going to show this to myself or Mr. Harris, or this to myself and Mr. Harris to show that you can make your designs black and white and make it work. Okay? That's what we want you, oops, that's what we want you to be able to do. That's your challenge. When you're done with this, show it to us. Good luck.